They say culture fit. I heard confession. They said team alignment. I heard possession. And quiet with the work already done. They smile like glass underneath fake sun. Every word polished, every spine gone numb. Every mouth trained not to question anyone. They called it culture when the room stayed still. Called it values when they swallowed the spill. Called it trust when the weak signed the bill. Called it fit when obedience killed. I did not laugh at the joke from the chair. I did not praise what was rotten in there. I did not soften the wrist sitting there. So they watched me like smoke on the stair. They did not need me wrong, they needed me small. Needed my hands, not my name on the wall. They needed my skill, but not what it's all. Needed my labor, then punish the job. Not a culture fit. That is what they said. Not a culture fit. When the hallway went dead. Not a culture fit. Not the shape they prefer. They loved all my work, they just hated my mirror. Not a culture fit. Not the smile, not the script, not the bow, not the hymn, not the praise on my lips. Not a culture fit. So they sharpened the floor. I was useful in silence, then dangerous once more. Culture means clap when the wrong man speaks. Culture means nod while the ceiling leaks. Culture means hide what the audit seeks. Culture means starve while the empire eats. Fit means fat of the failing throne. Fit means never stand alone. Fit means hear the crack in the bone and call it growth in a neutral tone. I was too clear for the velvet light, too unmoved by the borrowed tie, too alive for the dead-eyed choir, too exact with the place of the fire. They said I made the room feel tense. I said the risk made consequence. They said my words had too much edge. I said the data crossed the ledge. They said I should build better trust with people who covered rotten dust. I said trust is not a costume you wear when the numbers rust. Not a culture fit. That is what they said. Not a culture fit. When the hallway went dead. Not a culture fit. Not the shape they prefer. They loved all my work, they just hated my mirror. Not a culture fit. Not the smile, not the script, not the bow, not the hymn, not the praise on my lips. Not a culture fit. So they sharpened the floor. I was useful in silence and dangerous once more. A room full of ghosts with calendar invites, smiling through teeth under fluorescent lights. Every badge hanging like a warning sign. Every yes costing another spine. They call it fit when the truth gets trimmed. Call it warmth when the lights go dim. Call it leadership when cowards win. Call it culture when the rock gets in. I learned the language, I read the room. I saw the flowers around the tomb. Every policy smelled like perfume, sprayed on the body of common doom. I was not rude, I was not confused. I was not bitter, I was not bruised. I simply refused to be used. It's proof that they system still knew what to do. So write it down in the cleanest font. Say I was not what the culture wants. Say I would not perform the haunt. Say I named the thing everyone thought. Say I was sharp when the blade was math. Say I was cold when I showed the past. Say I was hard when I would not clap for the hand that set the track. Culture fit. That is what they said. Not a culture fit. When the hallway went dead. Not a culture fit. Not the shape they prefer. They loved all my work, they just hated my mirror. Not a culture fit. Not the smile, not the script, not the bow, not the hymn, not the praise on my lips. Not a culture fit. So they sharpened the floor. I was useful in silence and dangerous once more. They said culture fit. I heard confession. They said team alignment. I heard possession.